All right, so I'm minding my business, man. I'm talking about this is the first time in a long time on a what yesterday was, today Thursday, right? On a Wednesday, I wasn't live. So this was the first time I was like, okay, I'm chilling. I'm chilling tonight. I don't want to work tonight. I kind of just want to vibe out. You know what I'm saying? Whoop-de-whoop. Then OTD tags me in something. And I'm like, what is going on? So let's go ahead and read it together. He says, somebody tell B. Ellis it's a lot to talk about right now. We need a community live. Since B. Ellis is neutral, I think it's only right it's with him. So I'm like, huh? You feel me? And then like, I didn't want to say anything too quick. You know what I'm saying? I kind of wanted to kind of let shit marinate. You know what I'm saying? Let stuff marinate. So then, I don't know. This is from everybody was sent. This is people sent this to me. So another one goes, letting another man tell you when you can eat is crazy. I never hated on anybody. I only showed love. But now N-words is doing shady stuff behind the scenes. Everyone in the community is saying it's wrong, but afraid to speak up. You let an N-word play with you once, what you think is going to keep happening? Black people are supposed to look out for our people, not look the other way for a buck. Okay, we're going to continue. OTD continues. He says, I'll run my platform into the ground before I let somebody play with me or anybody I got love for. Like I said, this is from last night. I know there's different ones. There's different ones here. This is from last night I want to address. Last thing I'm going to say before people say I'm hating. I just told Sel last night. So Sel and OTD was on the phone apparently. Last night, I'm a fan of what TNC has built and the trajectory of where it's going. It's a beautiful thing. I've always been a fan of the space, but what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. We have to hold everyone accountable to wrongdoings or else we all fall victim to fuckery. I got the most respect for Moon because he told Scotty before I let you control me, I'll leave TNC, and that's how you be a man and stand on business. And Moon looked like he ain't missed a meal yet. And he was still on the pay-per-view. LOL. It shows if you have some dignity, it takes you further. Then there's this. No, there's one I want to read. I don't know if this is in here or not. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. If you're not in Discord, something's wrong with you. Because Discord got almost 1,000 people in it. There's one particular one I wanted to read. It might be from Dawson. He sent me everything. All right, so this is where it gets crazy to me. OTD goes on to say, how y'all can't hear me? I'm literally talking in the mic. How y'all can't hear me? Are y'all deaf? All right, so here we go. TNC is modern day slavery. This is from OTD. Then it says, y'all ask the players how Grayson be talking to them like they worthless. If I'm lying, I'm dying. Then there's a text message that says, hell yeah, after I seen what he did to Draco when you wanted to book. I was like, yeah, them tripping for real. They taking the love and fun out of shit. That's why I ain't really been pressed about popping out anymore. This is OTD speaking. My last one. This is to show everybody in my DMs for the same way, but too afraid to publicly say it. I'm a wolf, not a sheep. I says what needs to be said. Why is Nas the most successful? Besides him being a generational talent, he's got people in his circle that want to see him win. If Nas was only on Baller's Life, he wouldn't be the Nas we love. Okay. And then we have another. This is just me reading everything that happened last night. This is just me reading everything that happened last night. He says, then there's another message. Yeah, that's corny for real. They're starting to see everyone else picking up traction and want to get political. Can't steal from the culture and expect the culture not to fight back. This shit started in the streets. We are watching YouTube basketball being gentrified and exploited by people who don't even care about the people or the culture they're exploiting. Okay, I believe there's something else I want to read that I may be missing. Um, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Discord be getting like everything. I'm like, Jesus Christ. And then we all know there's an event going down for Baller's Life, and I believe Cam, Day, and Burke all backed out from that event. And we're going to break all of this down, but I want to make sure I read all of these messages real quick. So let's go ahead and read this one. I'll run my platform into the ground before I let somebody play with me or anybody I got love for. Like I said last night, the YouTubers getting the most paper are the ones that don't listen to a slave master, dangling a couple dollars over them. They live off principles first. You're a man before an employee. Why Nesco, Zay, Nas, Rob, Moon, a few more not having no paper struggles? Because they told Scotty, I never let you control me. They all going around making 10, 15K a month off of basketball. That's what this is about. Empowering people that came from nothing to live off or of their God-given talent. Not just wanting to see people win as long as it's with you. They're telling their players they can't get booked by us or else it's bad. But their whole season was based on guys that flourished on our platform. When the NBA guys come watch how they treat y'all. If you tell somebody they can't get paid nowhere else but with you, but they making less than $3K in a month with you, basically telling them to get a job at Target. No disrespect to anybody at Target. Okay, we're just reading everything before we give our take on it. All right, we're just making sure we read everything before we give our take on it. I lost a lot of respect for dudes after today. Dudes I had the utmost respect for turned into sellouts for $1 that isn't even theirs yet. Selling your soul in hopes that you make a buck 3 months from now is raw. I'm gonna ask this question: can you survive off $2,500 a month with kids? I believe, and then Zay commented this, whatever. I really don't care about that. Yeah, and that, I mean, just simple comments there. Slavery in 2025 is what's happening. Gotta protect our people and our culture. The black man is the most unprotected species in America. Then we got Street Stars. The streets is spicy today, and let me see what we got here. I believe that's pretty much it. So let's go ahead and really give our take into what I believe is taking place. Let's keep it all the way 100. From what I've been seeing, I even told Davo this. The biggest issue is that June's League, Ball is Life, and Off the Dribble are trying to be inclusive. And what do I mean by inclusive? They want to call the players that are the hottest players on the platform and just have them play on their platform. That's why when you see a June's League card with Moon on it, Nas on it, Nesco, but Nesco came from June's League, so I'm not even going to talk about Ness like that. Or any other player, Rob, who's going to be appearing on June's League very soon. And when they appear on OTD, things of that nature, right? They call the hottest players to come on their platform. And it's all inclusive. I mean, last year we just saw a series that was Off the Dribble versus Ball is Life. It's going to be inclusive, right? TNC this is two different things that are occurring, two different business models that are occurring right now in front of your very eyes. And I feel like one side isn't understanding that. I think TNC is going for exclusiveness. I'm going to say this again. TNC is going for exclusiveness. Off the Dribble June's League Ballers Life is going for inclusiveness. These are two different this is logic. I'm not emotional about this shit. I don't care about I watch all the platforms. I'm watching all the platforms. So I'm going to tell you, this is where it's at over here. Exclusiveness, inclusiveness. TNC wants to build up players that they find via City, via Warzone, or even the Next Chapter Originals. And they want to build them up, and they want those players to be exclusive to their platform, appearing once, twice a month, right? As a result, they blow up. Because their exclusivity breeds wanting people to watch. If you see Rob, this is me just talking. If I see Rob once a month, and this is just, I'm not saying Rob, this is just a name. All right, Heifer, I'm not even going to use Rob's name. If I see Jeffrey once a month, and he goes stupid in that one-on-one video, and I don't get to see him again until next month, the fans will be eager to see him again. Right? You can agree, you can disagree. But if I see Jeff Monday on a video, and I see Jeff Wednesday on a video, and then I see Jeff next week on a video on 3 different platforms, that is not what TNC is looking for. Right? That is not what TNC is looking for at all. They are looking to build up a specific player, have him exclusive to that platform, and then build him up as he's with TNC. It's a partnership, right? It's a partnership. And I'm going to be honest with you. TD, Ballers Life, Next Chapter right now, some of this shit is on the players. Some of this shit is on the players. And I'm going to tell you why it's on the players. Because where's your videos for your channel? Where's your videos for your channel? Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. If I'm a businessman at the end of the day, I play basketball. I'm a businessman at the end of the day. But if I'm gonna appear on Next Chapter or even OTD or Ballers Life, there's no way I'm not gonna be like, hold on. 200,000 people just saw me today. I'm posting a video next month. I'm posting a video within a week. I'm posting a video next week. 200,000 people just saw me go crazy. Hey, Shannon James, come one-on-one me. Zay, come one-on-one me. Devin Milton, come one-on-one me. Calvin Fansico, come one-on-one me. That is the exact same thing I did with Cash Nasty. I had a video with Cash Nasty. It hit 400,000 views. I knew what it was going to do for my career. I knew I wanted to pursue YouTube. And as a result, I said, yo, brothers, please come one-on-one me. And if this video gets 30 to 40,000 views, you can start a channel too, because that's 30 to 40,000 eyes that is on my channel now that just watch me and you one-on-one. It's a trickle-down effect. So I know we talking about OTD and Ballers Life and all these guys, but these players need to start a channel. How about that? Let's have some accountability there. All right, so we talk about all these guys, which is why when Cam So Smooth posts a video on Thursday, I'm going to his channel and watch. If I be posting one-on-one, I watch his video. If Burke posts a one-on-one, I'm going to watch his video. And all these niggas talking about Nazir Kaur, what Nazir Kaur is doing, Nazir Kaur does a one-on-one tour, chat. Nasir Core does a one-on-one tour, right? And you wonder why Nasir Core got 50K, nigga? A lot of you niggas will never touch 50K if you ain't putting in this type of work. 238K, 127K, 88K, 69K, 72K, 113K, 122K. So why are we even worrying about OTD, Baller's Life, Next Chapter paying me if I just got on a platform and got 300K views and I ain't post a video on my shit? Where's my platform? You wonder why Uncle Scoob on there? You wonder why Uncle Scoob was on there? Let's go to Uncle Scoob platform, baby. Let's go to Uncle Scoob platform. Where Uncle Scoob at? Oh, Uncle Scoob got a YouTube short that hit 5 million. 113K subscribers. 34K, 49K, 64K, 71K. That's the leverage. That's the leverage, my nigga. Not bouncing around from platform to platform and getting mad when Scotty tells you that all he wants you to do is be exclusive to him because he's built your name up off a few videos that you did in a season and on a city tour. Now back to the Baller's Life and June's League and OTD situation. One thing I will say, I'm going to keep it all the way 100. Like I said, it's inclusivity versus exclusivity. And here's how it's going to go. I'm telling you, this is how I believe this is going to go. There's going to be guys that is going to stick with Next Chapter and understand that they are looking for exclusivity with their platform. And as a result, the player will also invest in himself and build his own platform as a result of that. Because the reality of the situation is, if I'm going to be paying you money to be on a city tour, I'm going to be paying you to be on a season where you could potentially make, let's say, let's just throw a ballpark number, 5,000. And you get paid on a city tour, let's say you get paid, because if you win your one-on-one matchups, let's say you're winning your one-on-one matchups, you get probably a little appearance fee, but you're winning your one-on-one matchups, you win the 3v3s, you win the 5-on-5s, whatever is happening, you win like 3-4K. I'm keeping it being with you. I mean, when I played on Next Chapter, I left out of there with about $2,500 when I played on Season 8. All right? So, and then you get a little appearance fee with that. See what I'm saying? So here we go. Boom. And then you're gonna get on a city tour, right? And then you're gonna go to the city, you're gonna make some cash there because there may be you're gonna get an appearance fee for sure, and Scotty may throw on a little winnings for you, right? That's number one. So, and then not only that, the player is gonna have to invest in himself and say, bet Scotty gave me the opportunity to come on a platform. I need to make my own channel. That's gonna be route number one. Okay, there's going to be guys that are going to be bought into themselves, bought into building their own channel, and bought in with the Next Chapter. And that's fine. That's okay. And then there's going to be the guys that don't want to pursue YouTube and only want to play basketball. And that is fine, too. You can go to Off the Dribble, where Davo just brought Sauce Walk out there, performed. You had Ness out there. Houston was going stupid. They was out there in Dallas. Boom. You feel me? Going stupid. Go to Baller's Life. Go to June's League. Pick up your checks. Make your cheese. I'm rooting for you. All right? But the opposite end of the spectrum of that is you can't get the belt. You can't get the belt when you go on BIL, OTD, and June's League, because if you consistently get belted, the traction of wanting to see you is going to go down a little bit, which means your pay is going to go down a little bit. All right? Your pay is going to go down. I'm not adding nobody. I'm not adding nobody. I'm not adding nobody. I'm not adding anyone. I'm not adding anyone. Your pay is going to go down a little bit because you're going to be getting if you get the belt, it's going to go down a little bit because, you feel what I'm saying? So that's the two ways you go about it. You can go to OTD, Ballers Life, June's League way, and make bank. If you killing, doing whoop-de-whoop, go make cheese. But the next chapter way is going to be, it's going to take a little bit more grind because you're going to be building your own platform. Those are the two ways, bro. Those are the two ways. Those are the two ways, bro. You could build your platform, go with TNC, or you can still build your platform if all of a sudden you want to build your own platform and you're with OTD, Ballers Life, and June's League. I really don't understand. Like, what's the. I don't understand the issue. Now there is an issue. There was an issue where Day, Cam, and Burke backed out of the Ballers Life thing. No, I'm not gonna lie to you. And also, I want to say this too. I don't know where the contracts came from. Like, I don't know where these contracts came from. But ain't nobody on no contract. Ain't nobody on no contract. If they would have been like, all right, let's say, for example, let's say Jeffrey was signed to TNC. Right? All right, let's say Jeffrey was a part of TNC, because let's say Jeffrey was a part of TNC. And Ballers Life came calling. And he like, yeah, and he go back to Scotty. He go back to Scotty and he say, yo, BIL called and they want me to do this. And then Scotty be like, okay, you could do this, but you know what I'm saying? You can, how can I phrase this? Giving a dub just in case go by. Appreciate it, gang. Appreciate that. If Jeff get a call from BIL, but he play on Next Chapter every month, and he tells Scotty, yo, BIL called me here, boom, 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 boom. And Scotty be like, well, you could go over there, bro, but if you do, we're not really going to have any interest with working with you anymore, to be honest. So the player got to make a decision. These grown men making decisions. Either I'm going to go to BIL and get this check, or I'm going to stick with TNC. Like, this shit ain't rocket science. But to be honest with you, man, and that's the thing. We all, and I want to say this as well, we grown men. We all can make a choice. We're making choices. You making choices. If you go and you say, I don't want to be a part of TNC anymore, that's okay. If you want to go be a part of Davo's platform, that's okay. That's okay. If you want to go be a part of BIL and then go pull up to June's League and then go pull up to Off the Dribble, that's okay. But in my opinion, TNC having their own business model isn't bad either. That's their business model. That's their business model. And I also want to address this as well. Let me see. Let me go back to my Discord. Let me see. This is why Nesco, Zay, Rob, and Moon, a few more not having no paper struggles. So Zay, Nas, Rob Moon, and Scoob. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. That's the top 6 in the platform. They're never gonna have a problem. They're never gonna have a problem. No, this is me being totally honest. That's the top 6 players in one-on-ones. They're never gonna have a problem. Ever. And God forbid Nesco start making content. He's never gonna have a problem. He's never going to have a problem. Scoob is never going to have a problem. Nas is never going to have a problem. Moon either. Me being totally honest, they are so established within this space that they're like, all right, if we're going to compare it to battle rap, Nas, Moon, Nesco, Scoob, Rob is like Charlie Clips, Hitman Holla, Sue Surf, Tay-Rock. They're going to go wherever they want to go. They're going to go wherever they want to go. I'm going to keep it a bean. Those 4, 5, 6 guys are like, it doesn't matter. I mean, I would even throw a Cam in there, honestly. Hey, Cam is low-key the same way. Like, Cam gonna go wherever, like what? So, man, I honestly think, man, this is a disagreement that, is based on 2 different business models. 2 different ways of approaching the way business should be done. June's League, Baller's Life, and Off the Dribble are inclusive. They just did an Off the Dribble versus Baller's Life series, and it was amazing. I enjoyed every single one-on-one in that series. Every single one-on-one in that series. Every single 2v2 in that series. Every single 2v2 in that series. And I'll be watching Juice. I just watched Moon vs. Greg. So I'm just telling y'all, at the end of the day, one, y'all need to get on the phone. Either y'all gonna get on the phone, or, you know what I'm saying, it's just gonna continue to be the way it is, man. It's just gonna continue the way it is. But I just think the players need to start taking matters into their own hands and building their own platform and making their own videos, man. You're getting so much viewership. You're getting so much viewership every time you step outside, and you don't have a platform. You don't have a platform. You don't have a platform where you're posting your workouts and posting your one-on-ones where you go on tour or you sparring sessions. Like, you don't have your own platform. I mean, Nas's bag, fellas, is based off not just his skill. It's based off he could pull 238K. I ain't even subscribe. Let me subscribe. It's based off of him being able to pull 238K on his own. I mean, we're talking about, I know the accusation was we're stopping a man from going somewhere else to make some money. But I'm going to be honest. I'm going to make my own fucking money. I'm going to grind my own channel, and I'm going to make sure if nobody calling, I'm calling myself. Shit, even a hoodie Cal. I mean, Hoodie Cal posts his own videos as well. I feel like that's what it comes down to, man. I think it's just two different business models, approaching the way and approaching business differently. I mean, and to be honest with you, if Davo wants to book players, he's not wrong. He's not. He's not wrong. He's not wrong at all. He's not wrong for wanting to book players that are hot in the scene. He's not wrong. Like that is. He's not wrong. If he wants to book players and get good bump from the players that are hot on the scene, he's not wrong. And if TNC wants to have a business model where they want to keep their players exclusive, he's not wrong either. That are two different business models that two men are having for themselves. Now, that is up to the players to make a decision on what they want to do. It's up to the players. It's up to the players. It's up to the players. That was 30 minutes of my time. I hope you guys enjoyed that 30-minute rant. But I do hope they, at least, if they don't come to an understanding, at least talk it out on the phone, man. Because at the end of the day, the players make the decisions on where they want to go.